He said he's excited because you're the only, what'd he say? You're the only non-boy he's fought or grappled in like years. So he's excited for a friendly match. Arena 15, February 24th, this Saturday, first ever live arena card, and one half of the main event, Keith Krikorian. Keith, great to talk to you. How we doing on Fight Week?
Yes, sir. Doing good, man. Great to talk to you as well.
And this is your first arena event. You're no stranger to big stages. You're one of the most, probably the most credentialed grappler we've ever had on the show. So how are you feeling about stepping into the arena cage?
Yeah, good, dude. Yeah, I've seen Arena for a long time because I'm good friends with AJ. I've been kind of watching from the sidelines for a while, and some of my friends have done it. Steve Joachim, JT Taylor, Andrew Koschel. I've seen do the event a lot, so just had my eyes on it. And then AJ had reached out to me a while ago, had asked if I'd be into it, and I said, of course. And then he reached out recently and made it happen. And man, I'm super excited. I've loved all the like posters and everything you guys are putting out, like all the content. It's been really cool, dude.
And then, like, what does it mean to you? Like, this is your first card, like we said, but you're no stranger necessarily. So how does it feel to headline, like, our first live card? Because internally, as a company, as a team, a promotion, whatever you want to call us, we're hyped, man. We're hyped for you. We're
Yeah.
hyped for Kevin. We're hyped to go live. So, like, how do you feel about headlining that live card?
Good, man. Yeah, I mean, live isn't really much different, to me because I mean
Right.
that's yeah, I'm in the moment, regardless. But it's a cool thing because I like being a part of something bigger, than me, and that's what it feels like is going on here, and I can feel the excitement, I can feel the build, and I'm just super super happy to be part of that.
And then Kevin Dantzler, a great opponent. I talked to him yesterday. I watched him grapple and beat Aljamain Sterling. I think this is our best main event we've ever had. So what are your thoughts on your opponent?
Yeah, dude, he's really good. I mean, I think I was even there live when he fought Marab and he beat Marab.
Yep.
I haven't watched the match, I think, since then, but I remember he like took his back at one point and Marab like stood up and was going crazy or doing something. I just remember thinking like, oh, dude, that's like really cool. And then the Aljo fight. I've seen him fight a few other guys. I know he's fought some 10 final guys like JM, Ray Ray. I think he beat David Weintraub. Like some good wins. Like he's very, very skilled and it seems to me pretty underrated, for that level, those level of performances. And yeah, no, and I mean, what I noticed about him, really more than anything, is he competes extremely well. Like
Yep.
he's not going to deviate from his game plan, for any reason. Really, he's going to find the best path to victory, and he's gonna go for that. So I think it's good for me because it kind of forces me to take the challenge very seriously, knowing that someone's going to come in like as prepared as I am. And no, I think that's super exciting. Also, I think he's a pretty cool dude from all I can tell, So it's like I feel like there's challenges associated with that, obviously, but like more than anything, it's like all right, I feel like the pressure's a little bit off because you're kind of like I don't really, if he beats me, it's like I can at least feel a little bit good for the guy. So it's there's a lot of positives to it, and yeah, man, I'm just stoked for it.
Well, he said something similar. I told you before we started rolling. He said, you're the only non-F boy. You're the only person he's liked that he's grappled in a few matches. So he's excited with that approach, because last time with Aljo, a little bit of beef. And I'm sure you've seen like after that match, people will be like, what a butt scooter. You didn't do
Mm,
anything to Aljo. But then the BJJ community's like, Aljo didn't pass his guard. Aljo didn't
yeah,
do anything.
yeah.
So let me ask you, and I know the answer to this, but if Kevin comes in there and pulls guard, are we going to see you try to pass the guard or are you going to pull an Aljamain Sterling?
I mean, like, frankly, like, if I'm Aljo, I'm kind of like, cool, dude. He did the work for me. Like, the match is on the ground. Like, were you just planning on taking him down the whole time? Because that's not going to submit him. You
As
know
a
what I mean?
wrestler,
So,
especially.
fair enough, right? Yeah. So, and, I will say, like, Aljo, from everything I've heard, and I have like some really good inside sources, that, the guys that he trains with, they say he is like one of the best jujitsu people to do MMA. Like in the sphere of MMA, he has the best jiu-jitsu of like anyone they've ever
Hmm.
trained with. And he trains with a really good team. Like I've
Yep.
like a lot of respect for Rao, for Ronan, for all the guys at Vanguard that he trains with consistently from what I see. And I was kind of just disappointed that he wouldn't want to show some of that off. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't really see what his intentions were. Also, if you do even 1 second of film study, which he might not have done, you would know that like the likely game plan for Kevin would be to pull guard,
Right.
and especially he competing against Marab, who's like a close teammate, like and like a close friend. Did they not talk about it? I found that super super weird, and no, from my perspective, like I don't really care where the match goes. If if action isn't happening, I'm gonna make action happen. That's my immediate like goal. If it means I pull guard or I have to do something stupid, I will because I want action to happen. That's my best path to victory is if something is happening. If nothing's happening, neither of us are winning. I'm definitely not winning, and that goes against my game plan. So yeah. So for this match specifically, like I don't care what happens. I don't care if I pull guard. I don't care if he pulls guard. I don't care if we like are both pulling guard. It doesn't matter. Like the match is gonna be exciting. There's gonna be a lot of action, and I mean, I'm not gonna be in there for even 1 second without the intention of submitting him.
I
That's a
mean,
fact.
both you guys talking about this match getting me more and more excited as the days go by, and we're only like 4 days away, man. So
Sure.
it's gonna be a good one. And before the match, you're coming in to do a first. I mean, we've had seminars, but never a main event headliner giving a seminar the day of. So, what do we
Sure.
got in store for the seminar? You excited to come roll at Droogs?
Dude, I'm super stoked. I had such a blast last time, and what I really love doing in seminars is kind of like showing some of my A game, obviously, but showing a lot of the stuff that I've been working on. I feel like that's like a cool thing to give the people that are attending a seminar, right, a look into. Like, what's the like meta stuff that the high level guy is working on. I feel like we go to seminars a lot of times, and it's like, dude, you just taught me like a closed guard armbar that I've learned my first week of jujitsu. Like maybe that could be someone's speed, right? If they're beginner or whatever. But I like to like really give people an insight into like what I'm working on, what I think is going to change my game, change the game, and that's I think a really really cool experience for everyone. So last time I remember showing a lot of stuff. I could see the guys, like AJ and all his guys hitting them in competition and in rolls, and that makes me feel really good. So I'm hoping I can make as another good impact on the gym and on everyone who attends this weekend.
So I wasn't at the gym last time. I wasn't a member yet, but I've been there for like I guess like 7 or 8 months now since summer. So I'll be there this time. And let me tell
Oh,
you,
let's go.
oh, I got you, bro. But this is not a joke. I'm not like tooting your horn here. This is the truth. Once a week at least, in whether it's fundamentals or advanced, whatever, AJ drops your name. If you guys remember from the Keith Krikorian seminar, I
Yeah,
mean, so clearly left a
dude.
mark. So I'm
That's
excited.
awesome. I'm happy to hear, dude. He's the man, and I love training with that guy. Like he is like very very good, and people don't even know.
AJ's a
And
beast, man.
yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool when he says stuff like that. He even does that on his Instagram sometimes. He'll be like, it's reminiscent of the Krikorian seminar. I'm like, that's just cool, man. That's really cool.
Now, what do you do if that seminar starts and you look up and Kevin Dantzler's on the mat taking your seminar?
Dude, I would be stoked if he went. I was gonna message him and be like, because I think he posted about it or something, and I was like, I dare you to come, bro. That would be so funny and like so cool. And dude, yeah, I'd be stoked, man. Like I said, he's just like a cool dude, so it'd be cool to hang out with him a little more. But that would be epic. Yeah, I'd be stoked, man. Nope, like would not take it any negative way at all.
Well, that's the cool thing about you high level guys who've been competing for a long time. Myself, who's done one competition, and I wrestled in high school. When I compete, I get nervous. Like, it's end of story. I'm not saying you guys don't get nervous, but I would have a very hard time being on a mat in a seminar friendly with my opponent beforehand. That's where you guys are like part of the game, man.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love it.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's the cool part about jiu-jitsu, is like the stakes aren't that high.
Right.
I think we all kind of in our head know like even if this goes bad, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Right.
In other sports and um like MMA, let's say, like the consequences are like pretty dire, things go wrong. So like knowing that going into jiu-jitsu match is like a little bit comforting, and just, dude, it's just fun. Like, this is such a fun thing we get to do. And like, that's the only reason really we're doing it. If it wasn't super fun, like we probably wouldn't have ever
Exactly.
started. So try to remember that, and I feel good looking at it from that perspective.
And Keith, last one for me, man. Just because the fans want to know, I want to know. I'm sure Joe, who runs Arena, AJ, we all want to know. You coming back to Arena? Is this a one and done? Do you plan on getting this win and being a force?
Dude, 100%, man. Yeah, anytime you guys want me back, I'm back, man. Dude, I don't forget about the people that, have me in and give me chances and opportunities, man, I'm, always there for you guys, always supporting, and dude, just stoked yeah, man, stoked to do the event, and you experience the format, and man, I'm excited.
Hell yeah, man. And I like to give everybody the chance to do so. So I will do the same with you. If there's anything you want to say to all your fans, all the Arena fans, whoever's watching this interview, take it away. The mic is yours.
Yeah, hey, no. Well, don't got much. Just keep an eye on me. I'm staying active. I'm having a good time, and I'm just trying to, like, spread as much positivity as I can. So, if anyone's watching, and I don't know, we're looking for some inspo or some good vibes, like, look no further. And I hope you can get that either at, seminar this weekend or watching the match. But yeah, thank you guys all for the support. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you Saturday.
Keith Krikorian seminar Saturday, 11 a.m., Droogs MMA, and then 4 hours later, 3 p.m., Arena 15 starts live. Keith Krikorian, Kevin Dantzler, your main event. Couldn't get better than that. We finally can say we have one of the best grapplers, two of the best grapplers in the world to grace
Yes, sir.
our cage. So Keith, my man, thank you very much, and I'll see you on Saturday.
You got it. Thank you, bro.